Hello there to all. My name is Rohit and I'm here to talk about marketing. So marketing is not new. We all have been using marketing for years. It's something that has been forever. When we talk about marketing, let's start with an example. Long ago, when tribes used to come together for marriages, grooms didn't just used to wear clothes. They used to wear stones, feathers, and some colorful clothes as well. Not because these things were comfortable to wear, but also because these things were hard to find back then. These things said, choose me amongst others. That is marketing. Long ago, when our freedom fighters were fighting for us, they didn't have the option to run ads on Google or Instagram. They wore khadi clothes, they spoke local languages, traveled across villages. That was marketing. Few years back, water was always has been free. But few years back, a company came and that labeled the water with its branding, with its packaging, and added some fancy words like mineral added, like purified. And then people had their trust and people bought it. They bought it not only because they were thirsty, because this in their head that it was pure. That was marketing. You know, us human beings are really not ready for change. We don't know how to adopt change. Whenever something new comes, we get scared. I'll give some examples. When television came in the start, people thought that it is going to end books. When radio was invented, people thought that this is the end for books. When television came, people thought that children will stop reading books. When newspaper came, people thought that fake news will spread faster than the truth. When computers came, people thought that this is the end. People are going to lose a lot of jobs, actually millions of jobs. All of these things were true to some extent. But what I'm trying to state here is, us human beings are not ready for change. Whenever something appears in front of us that we can't accept, we get terrified. And today, we are standing at the edge of another revolution, which is AI. And I don't think are ready for it until now. We are scared. What if we lose our jobs? What if we don't know what to do with it? Imagine a world where you just have to type in a prompt as a marketer and everything is done by AI. Where you don't have to do anything yourself. You don't have to analyze the data. You don't have to select the audience. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to select the ad creative. Everything is done by AI. Imagine a world where you just have to tell the AI, okay, AI, this is my website. I want you to make the website visitors into the buyers. And AI does it all for you. So what I'm trying to state here is, whenever something new comes, we have that curiosity that what is going to happen in future. What if things go right? What if things don't? So in the future, every person is going to be a marketer. You just have to type in a prompt and done. Your marketing is ready. You don't have to do anything extra. This sounds like a dream, right? This is actually not. This is actually very terrifying. When everyone will be a marketer, will we be able to market something? Will people choose us? How will we stand out? Is marketing going to die? No, it won't. It actually cannot. Whenever something new comes, it has to evolve. We have to evolve. So when we talk about marketing and what I have just said, we need to understand these two things. The consumer sides and the marketer sides. I'll start with the marketer side. As I said, in future, everything will be so convenient and everything will be so easy where you don't have to do anything. AI will do it for you. You don't have to write ad copies. AI can write ad copies. ChatGPT can. All of us know. You might also use it for something. You don't have to create ad creatives. There are AIs which can create ad creatives as well. You just give it a prompt and ask ChatGPT to write the ad copy, ad creative, write different variation of the ad creative, and boom, AI will do it for you. AI will do everything for you. Now let's come back to the consumer side. Let's first learn about consumer sides as well. Imagine this. All of us get spam mails. Whenever you open your Gmail, there are hundreds of mails that you haven't read. There are hundreds of mails that you are not even going to read because they are all about ads, people boosting their companies. But there is always one ad that starts with your name and that has something that is very related to you, something that only you know. You have that curiosity to open that email. You open that email, you go there, you read that because obviously you were curious to open the mail and you appreciate the efforts that the person took to write the mail. And that is something that makes you open that mail. So, what am I trying to say here? Is in the future, every person is going to become a marketer. And when every person will be a marketer, things won't be hyper-personalized. Every other ad in the future is going to look the same. Every other ad will know and expect about you. Every other ad will know something about you. And when that happens, every other ad becomes a normal ad. You don't have to do anything. You might not even go and check the mails. You might not even care to open the website. So what am I trying to say? Is marketing going to die? No, it won't. But it will have to evolve. So I'll start with 3 points that we can start from right now to be future-proof so that we don't do anything wrong in future and we are able to market our products. Because who knows, you might come up with a product idea that you want to market in future. In the future, the first point is that I want to state today is, don't just run ads, create experiences that people would want to be a part of. People these days just skip YouTube ads. They don't just skip YouTube ads, they also skip anything that feels fake, pushy, and even that is boring. In the future, everything is going to be about experiences, where you will have an experience that is something that you are going to buy. Let's take an example. I'm not able to I'm not able to tell my point clearly, but let's take an example. A YouTuber who has a YouTube channel and let's say he sells protein powder. And let's say he wants to promote the protein powder and he starts showing you behind the scenes of that company. And what happens then? You start binge watching it and then you start buying it. Let's take another example. Let's say if you don't have any YouTube channel, let's say if you have a WhatsApp group, let's say you have a clothing brand, you add people into that group not to send messages, not to send offers, but to send them daily inspirational outfit ideas. That is also an experience, right? People in future are going to crave for experiences, and those who will be able to create them will be able to stand out from the market. Let's come to the second point. That is, don't just create ads. Start creating personal branding. Let's say you have seen a lot of YouTubers these days are trying to sell something to you. You have seen a lot of startup owners are trying to build personal brand. Even if they don't know how to build their personal brand, even I don't know how to build my own personal brand, but I'm still here to tell you something. People these days are giving you insights about their lives because they want to create experiences for you. I want to come to the third point, that is, you will have to do something to stand out in the market in the future. And if you cannot do it, you will get behind. So I'll end by saying this. People who use AI, actually people who don't use AI, they're left behind. People who will use AI, but to use it as an alternative of thinking, they'll also left behind. But people who will use AI for their creativity, to boost their creativity, they are the people who are going to win. And I'll end my speech here. Thank you so much.